All right, so y'all, on today, what we're gonna be trying, let me try DIY with Rica. If y'all was wondering, or y'all couldn't remember what LMT meant, if you knew and you was trying to guess it, it's let me try. Because I'll be trying everything, y'all. So anyway, let me try DIY with Rica. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be creating a background for this here wall. It is blanker than blank. It is plainer than plain. That is not me. That is not me. So, my crafty self is going to get to doing some stuff. Because I don't like spending money unnecessarily. Or maybe I don't mind spending the money. I just want to make it. Anyway, went to Dollar Tree. At this point, I've been having this stuff for a couple weeks now because I know I had COVID. So I didn't do it. I just got everything prior to having to be in quarantine. But these are, what are these sizes? Honey child, I don't know. Listen, and then I got to do math. 12. I cannot. I don't know. Maybe this is 20 inches or so. 20 by, I would assume, 30 since it's a rectangle. Got to be almost double the side. Anywho, little simple, thin foam board that I got. I have a habit of saying we, baby. Like, I don't even know if I took y'all with me to Dollar Tree. I don't think I did. So, I got these. I got two of them because I don't know if I want to set them like this or like this or like this. I gotta figure that part out on how I'm hang it. So yeah, I gotta measure the wall. I'm thinking of doing the long way. It might be the smarter option. I also have to paint my letters that you guys see in the background, RICA. I have to paint them. I need to prime them. And then I was going to spray paint them rose gold or blush or, what is it? Dusty rose. One of those colors that I picked up at the store a while back that you guys might have saw on a vlog when it was me and Ty. But I got to prime them, y'all. And then every time I go to spray paint these things, it's cold outside or some ailment is out there, like it wants to rain or something, and it looks like it wants to rain today. So I don't think it's smart to spray paint them. I might be able to prime them, but that's it. I was going to embed the letters inside of the flowers that I purchased at Dollar Tree to create my flower board, but I feel like the flowers are going to like swallow the letters, so it's probably better to just put the letters over or up under the flower board. Or on top later. Either way, just can't embed it like I thought. So, let me show you guys the flowers I got. I have like 3 bags of flowers. Hopefully this is enough because I don't even know. I don't know. I got a lot of them, okay? But yeah. So, I was going for kind of my aesthetic theme color, what I always do. It's like the nudes and light pinks. Or blush pinks, rose gold vibes. What are these flowers called? Peonies and roses. I seem to have picked. What's this one? Peony. Yeah, I think I just got mostly peonies and roses because they had that color scheme that I liked. I think it'll go well with the back. You know, gold and rose and white and marble. Yeah, I think, yeah, literally got all the same flower types. I don't know how many these are. I think I try to get like 20 or 25 because I'm going to cut each head off of the wire to hot glue it onto the board. And I'm thinking about using the exacto knife to create puncture holes so that I really don't have to cut these off. I can just pull them off and stick them down into the board. Since it is foam board, it will have a little bit of something to hold on to. As you can see, I'm still going at the flowers. And one more. So these are all the flowers I'm going to use. I think it's beautiful though. These are pretty colors. But I try to just stick with the white look and, you know, light pink to go with all the colors I might later paint my background items with. Because I do like to recycle or upscale stuff. So I have these containers by Elle that I have because I am a woman. I have tampons. But anyway, these are some really cute little containers that I get, and they have like this rose gold lid, but the base of it is plastic. And like I always think like, man, I'm just throwing this plastic out into the world, like, and I can use this little container for something, especially in the background. And I gotta get these things almost every few months, so I just keep getting more and more of these containers and don't know what to do with them. So I'm gonna paint them, and they will be in the background as well. That'll be a whole nother video though, but I just wanted you guys to know that this is kind of how I use stuff that you would otherwise throw away and not even think twice about, because I feel like it's so wasteful. Like, there's so much plastic in the ocean and in the world. Like, if you can use something or upscale it and make it worthwhile of being useful in the home for longer than the time frame that they expected, which for a tampon, what, a month to 3 months at the most, you might have a thing of these. So it's like, I just keep having them. I want to use them, do something with them. So I'm gonna get to doing this. I do the most random things, but let me give me a little thumbnail, guys. So I never take a thumbnail picture, it seems like, so at least if I catch myself in this, I could do this. All right, I think that's good. You think that was a good one? I don't know, let me try again. All right, that might be good. We don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's get to it. I got the glue gun over here warming up. It looks a little warm because I think I see a dribble of glue about to drop out. So I gotta pop all these off. If you don't know, with fake flowers, faux flowers, they kind of crispity crunchy, but they literally will pop off. Like, just pull it off like that. And I'm gonna use this little piece here, this little hard part right there, to stick down into the foam. Now I think I probably could sit and stab these into the foam. Well, it's kind of squishy, so I think my idea of using the exacto knife to puncture the hole is smart. So I will be back once I start getting a portion of this done so you guys can see. I don't want to sit and record everything because I feel like I've explained it quite well. And if you can't get with it, you're going to get lost. But you can come back and I hold your hand when I show you like my little step-by-steps on how I did it, okay? I'll be back. I promise. I'm coming back. All right? Okay. So I have gotten about halfway through this here. The top half, as you can tell, is not done. But I've done the bottom, and it's pretty easy. It's literally what I explained to you guys. I'm just literally making little X's with the exacto knife, and then putting hot glue in, making a circle perimeter around that circle, pressing down the flower. So I'm going to show you guys an example of what I've been doing. And I've been doing it in like a brick formation. So, you know, just one below, one up high, one up, just like that, just to scatter where the petals lay. Because in between or all around, I'm trying to decide, which is why I made this 1 inch border, or I guess however large the ruler of mine is. It's almost an inch. I feel like it's just a little bit larger than an inch. So maybe 1.25 inches. But that perimeter is all done. I marked it with the marker so I can know either if that's where I would like to place more leaves, or I do have my whole idea of adding my lights in, my fairy lights. So once I get a second, well, I think I need 2 more packs of fairy lights from Dollar Tree, because I have 2 that are in the background that I normally have or use. I'm going to use them for the perimeter, and then I'll get a second pack and add that on because I really want a lot of lights around it. So we'll see how the leaves look, and I'm just kind of doing the layout prior to me deciding where I'm going to do my exacto knife marking and cutting and gluing at. So that's why everything's laid out on the board like so I can kind of see what my pattern looks like. There's not necessarily a pattern, so to speak. My eyes, I can just kind of visualize, okay, where there's too much pink, like these, you see there's like 3 of them close to each other. So in that sense, I would kind of move them around just to make sure I'm scattering the colors more proportionately. So let me show you guys what I've been doing. I've already, like I said, gotten up probably to half of the board done. So I'm just gonna lift up one, and I kind of just examine where the last layer's petals were laying, and that's how I know where I want to put these. So I'm gonna move this back over to my craft table because I don't want to accidentally cut my desk. I took a lot of time wrapping this desk. Granted, I took time wrapping this crafting table as well, but I expect to scratch the crafting table and not my desk. So right here is where this open space is. It's like a clear window. So like think about how they make you stand for photography. You know, you want to have a window for each thing, or if you're a dancer or whatever. So I just make a little X. That's it. And then I take this little piece here that would have been attached to the stem, and I kind of just use it to squish it down in there. And before I even start to glue, I've been doing like at least a row or a row and a half straight across, just to see how everything's gonna lay out before I decide to make it official and glue it down, because you literally can cover a hole that you made with a petal if you don't like it, or with some leaves if you don't like it. So don't be like, oh my god, I made a cut already and I don't like where it's at. It's okay, you can just keep going and figure out how you do like it. So I'm gonna finish up these here, and again I'm just doing the high-low, make a window for the next set of petals. That's got these on it, so I'm gonna scoop that one, and I think I want to scoop this here. So it's kind of like just giving yourself a layout. Like I keep making these X's and stuffing these flowers inside of them. Don't be waving around exacto knives like I just did, like you don't care about your life. Okay? So just getting them in their little homes, so to speak. Do this one. No, I did not. I did not. Are you kidding me happy? So I don't have the mic plugged in. Y'all know how I feel about this mic, y'all. Bought it. It works. But for some reason, I always need to charge my phone. And it just likes to get the reverb. And I'm over it. I'm over having to like cut out my content because you can't hear me because there's some weird noise going on in the background. That's the same flower next to each other. I don't like that. Well, I don't know what to do. I don't like this either. I don't think I have any more for Rica. Peonies. Okay, I'll put Peony here. And then I'll put that one over there. And I'll put this one here. That one there. That should work. That should work. Okay, so I'm gonna stop because I made it around just so y'all can see. Oh, of course one had to go rolling. But so y'all can see what I mean by when I said I literally just put an X, stuff the flower, and then put glue around it, or in the hole. Let me find one that's far away. Let me close to y'all. So this one, here's its hole. I literally just put my, oh, I need another glue stick. That happened quickly. I just literally stuff the glue gun's nozzle down into the hole and squish the glue till it comes out. And then I make a circle around it. The reason for the circle is so that I can let the petals lay flat. a little flatter against it. Yes, I know this is like a 3D idea, but because I don't think I have enough flowers for my personal liking, I am using the petals to like give the look to be more full, making it more full. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. But that's how I did that. You see, it literally is there. It works. It's there. That's all I can say. Is it's there. And it's not like, oh, I can't figure out which ones I've already did. Not really. It's not hard. All you do is lift it. And if you're tugging and it ain't coming up, then buddy, you already glued that one. Just keep going. You already did it. It's done. But that's all to it. You just stick it down in its prominent, in its hole you create or home for it. And you put some glue and you go in a circle around it because you want those petals to stick. I can't lift my board to show you, so hopefully you guys could see that first one really well. And I just use the bottom layer. I try to hold all the flowers that would not be the first layer of flowers or the largest petals in my hand so that they don't get stuck down to the paper or the foam board, as well as with everything else, because I wanted to still like be able to zoom outward. Yo, that exterminator guy just really threw me off. I was not expecting that, even though, what's today? The 3rd. Yeah, they gave us a notice saying that the extermination was coming on the 3rd. And I still forgot. Still startled me. Startled. So y'all, I hope y'all go and watch my nail video. I know this is like all the way off subject because it's not technically, well, it is DIY because I had did it myself. And I did the press-on hack that I have been telling everybody about, but not necessarily revealing. So you guys can, I don't like that hole. But you guys can go and check that video out. I posted it on Friday, or at this point, this video will probably be way after. So whatever, just go look for my nail press-on hack video. Duh. That's all you gotta do. Go find it so you can know how to make your press-ons last longer. You know, because there be some people out here that be making some bomb press-ons and you wearing their art for a week, sis. Wear it longer. Why not? You can. And you can with my hack, because I have worn a couple sets that I've done this hack. So go check it out. Go check it out. Go check it out. I know most people be doing like story times and stuff, but I always feel like I really still hang around most of my people. And if I reveal anything, I'm revealing stuff that they are involved in, and I always be like, okay, let me ask if they cool with me telling this story. Or really it's just that I feel like I was kind of a boring person, also very depressed and anxious and all those things, so I don't remember a lot of stuff. It takes for me to be like my memory to be jogged. Someone has to say something that makes me remember that event, or because I really don't just off my top of my dome be like, oh, I remember when such and such happened to me. That's not my thing. Okay, so did I just glue this to something? What did I glue? Oh, okay. So that one went all the way through the board. Cool or no? But anywho, I wish all of them would have kind of, because then it would have been a change. What would have changed? No, I don't want it to be like pushing away from the table because. Oh, that's my exacto name. Just stop it from laying down flat. Okay, so it ain't really bothering the situation. It can still lay down flat. So I'm gonna finish doing this because again, I feel like I'm just repeating the same actions. And so far, this is another 7-minute video. That's 14 minutes for y'all, sis, already. So I will be back again once I finish this one, and maybe once I finish this one, I will be back, and then I will show you guys how I add in the leaves. And then I will do my second board, and then I'll come back again and reveal the finished product that I feel is finished until I finish adding my other fairy lights. All right, be back. All right, this is board 1 all done. Looks super cute. Now I just gotta add fairy lights, which I have a couple packs. So remember, I'm gonna add those back later. But it'll be cute inside here. But I'm gonna like either weave it through or just put it on the edges. But y'all get the idea. This video is about done. I'm gonna do the second one, and y'all gonna see the reveal when it's in the background. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye. So today on LMT DIY with Rica, let me try DIY with Rica. We're gonna DIY ourselves a flower wall. Like that. So what you wanna do is go to your local dollar store, Dollar Tree, get you a whole lot of whatever flower color schemes you wanna stick to. Pull all of them off the little stem, like that. This is the supplies you need. You wanna just kinda lay out your flowers as if you kinda let them drop wherever, but in a nice little organized look. You know, create a pattern semi, but don't think too hard. Also took a ruler and the exacto knife to cut this like so. You'll see later. Make a tiny X. Stuff this in the X. Put glue in the hole and make a circle. Back in. Let it sit. Put and glue the corners, and you should get something just like so after the corner. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.